He painted this dark landscape of circumstance in this country now, and then a promise to fix it all, basically. And he wasn't timid about his promises. He didn't generalize them. He didn't.
Do you think America is done hearing about investigations into Hillary Clinton?
I just don't know. I mean, I hope so. And from my standpoint, we want to move on to the future. So I hope so. I don't know what the status of that is. I know it's a lot of very serious stuff, but I certainly hope so.
Answer that question. Is the probe over of Hillary Clinton?
Well, we never specifically were probing just Hillary Clinton, but we are looking at the mess that she created at the State Department. I would remind people that the State Department itself still has an open investigation. One of the things we need help from the Trump administration is to get all the documents that we need in order to come to this conclusion. State Department, the FBI, the Department of Justice, the Veterans Administration, the IRS. These are all big major agencies where we do have investigations open. They have been slow walking us, and if the bureaucracy thinks that they're just going to kind of get away with it by running out the clock and a change in administration, they've got another thing coming from at least the House of Representatives. So we can accelerate this process by getting an administration to give us the documents.
The probe is not over then, or probes as you describe them then.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's about justice. It's not about any one particular person. The House has a lot of equities in this that we want to see, and that's what this committee has done since 1814, and I'm not going to let up on the pedal. It didn't start because of a political election, and it's not going to end because of a political election.
Last week on Inauguration Day, you put out a picture on Instagram, and it was a picture of you shaking hands with Mrs. Clinton, and the caption read the following: "So pleased she is not the president. I thanked her for her service and wished her luck. The investigation continues." So there's the answer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I give her huge credit for showing up at somewhere I'm sure it was very difficult to be. I did thank her for her service. I did wish her the best of luck, but that doesn't mean the investigation's over just because Donald J. Trump was sworn in as the President of the United States. That's just not the way it works. The investigation continues. There are still a lot of unanswered questions. The quid pro quo, the hiding of documents at the State Department that showed up in the 302, the FBI interviews. We don't have literally tens of thousands of documents that we still need, and how is it the classified information got to a non-secure setting? We started this because the Inspector General said that there was a problem, and that still has not been resolved.
Mr. Herring, what information do you believe that Congress does not have the right to see?
So we believe it's important for our oversight committees to understand how the FBI reached our conclusion.
No, wait. I'm asking you a philosophical question here. What does Congress not have the right to see?
So I don't know if I can answer that in a way that, I think there's more to it than a simple answer.
That I, as a member of Congress, or any member on this Congress, either side of the aisle, what is it that you believe we don't have the right to see? See, this is the way our government works. We get to do oversight. That's why since 1814 this committee has been doing that. There's executive privilege. Let me help you. There's executive privilege. Has the President invoked executive privilege in this case?
No.
The answer is no. Good. That's right. The answer is no. Is there any other situation?
Look, when it comes to classified information and the classification that deals in the executive order, not all the information that we have in our files belongs to us. We defer to other agencies when it comes to access to their classified information.
But you are the ones that put redactions on personal identifiable information, correct?
We did on the personal identifiable information, that's correct.
Where in the Constitution does it say that I can't see that?
Does it address it specifically in the Constitution?
So can you cite any legal case, any precedent that says that Congress can't look at personal identifiable information?
I cannot cite any legal case.
Are you aware that Congress is exempt from the Privacy Act?
I am.
Does the FBI treat congressional document requests as FOIA requests?
No.
Will the FBI provide Congress all of the 302s?
All of the 302s, We have one set that you've been provided already. The rest of them are coming through the FOIA process.
Wait.
Yep.
We're not, FOIA process. You mean I got to fill out a FOIA request?
You can. Not necessary.
When, here's the problem. You handpicked the 302s to give to us. My understanding of discussion with staff, and I appreciate your accessibility with the staff. You've been good, and you're new, and for your first time hearing, this is a tough one, but the reality is you should give us all the 302s.
So let me say this. I think that the director made principled decisions about what to say to Congress when he was here and also what to provide to Congress. As far as the
Wait, where do I find that?
Personally identified.
Do we just let everybody in government decide that they're based on their own individual principles? That's what see, it's trust but verify is how it works. You don't get to decide what I get to see. I get to see it all. I was elected by some 800,000 people to come to Congress and see classified information. I was elected by my colleagues here to be the chairman of this committee. That's the way our Constitution works. Will the FBI provide to Congress the full file with no redactions of personal identifiable information?
I cannot make that commitment sitting here today.
Then I'm going to issue a subpoena, and I'm going to do it right now. So let's go. I've signed this subpoena. We want all the 302s, and we would like the full file. You can accept service on behalf of the FBI?
Certainly.
You are hereby served. We have a duty and a responsibility. You can cite no precedent, nothing in the Constitution, no legal precedent. You know this is important to us. You now have your subpoena. We would all like to see this information. I've gone past my time. You're the congressional affairs officers. It's your job to talk to Congress. And for some of you, I had to threaten to send a subpoena just to get you to appear today. We did some math. We got 70 of you sitting here. Between your compensation and your benefits package, you make more than $1 million from taxpayers. Taxpayers are paying you more than $1 million. And you won't even come talk to Congress. What do you do all day if you don't talk to Congress? That's your job. So we're going to do that today. And the irony here is we're trying to protect the classified information. I didn't create this mess. Hillary Clinton created this mess.